Did you know that before a hacker ever sends a single attack, they do something way less exciting but way more important? Do you know what that is? They gather information, and this is the step that decides whether an attack after it actually works. So, I'm going to be breaking down how this is done. What exactly is reconnaissance or recon? This is the information gathering phase of a penetration test or attack. In hacking, this means figuring out what systems exist, what software they run, who work there, and what is publicly exposed. Every hacker normally starts here. Skip this step and you're just guessing your way in. There are two types of recon, passive and active. Passive recons means gathering information without ever actively touching the target. You're not sending traffic into a server. You're only going through what's already public, and this involves going through things like company websites, social media platforms, and all the other areas. Then comes active recon, where you interact directly with the target system. So this involves port scanning, banner grabbing, and DNS queries directly against a server. Active recon is noisier, where it triggers alarms and show up in logs. Let's talk about the tools people actually use for this. For passive recon, we have the harvester, as you can see on my screen, the harvester and this tag B here for the domain, and I've used cilian.co.ke. The tag L here shows the limit, the amount that should be dumped, and I put that on 10. The dash B, this for the search engines. We have Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo. So I've selected all. So the harvester will actually help you pull emails, subdomains, and names from public sources. And this is the output that we get from the harvester. So this is it. And then the next tool that we have Shodan. Shodan is a web tool, and it's a search engine for interconnected devices, showing exposed servers, cameras, and industrial systems. And we have Google Docking as well, using specific search operators to find exposed files or admin panels. And for Active Recon, we have Nmap, which we already covered before, where you scan for open ports on a network. We have DNS enumeration for tools like DNS, Enum, and Dig. So the goal is into breaking anything. It's building a map. You want a full picture of the attack surface before you touch a single vulnerability. That's the goal of Recon. Recon determines everything that comes after it. If you don't know a service running an outdated service of a version, you won't know which exploit applies on it. If you don't know an employee's name and role, you can't understand how a phishing attempt can target them. Professional penetration testers spend a significant chunk of every engagement. Sometimes the majority of their time is actually on this phase. That's reconnaissance in a nutshell. If this helped, subscribe so you don't miss in the next one. See you in the next one.